Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Perfect Peace. Today is the big day, big weekend, really. We got 3 days of sales going on, and so it's going to be a little bit of a crazy time. Our Amish friends yesterday were pretty convinced that we were going to be in big trouble today with the amount of help that we had, so we'll see what happens. But we've got everything set up, ready to go, and we're just going to do the best we can. Dad and I walked through last night and kind of got a feel of what we thought values were for items and looked some stuff up, and we'll see how this goes, and we'll bring you along today for the ride and see how many people we get this weekend and today, and it's going to be crazy. So quick update, it's noon and we have been going hard. We got slammed this morning, and so, but we're, a lot of stuff's going, and I think people are happy with their purchases and stuff, so we'll see how this afternoon goes. It'd be nice if we could get rid of some of the stuff that's outside with the rain coming in and stuff, so keep going, see what this afternoon brings. Well, just like that, day one's coming to a close. It was a little slower in the afternoon, but there was more big purchases, if that makes sense. And so it was more the people that were wanting to pile stuff up and, really get a bill going. And so, it just takes longer to process with those people. And come up with pricing and all that sort of stuff, but it's been a learning curve. I've always been on the buying side of garage sales and stuff, and I used to even run a kind of a side hustle selling on eBay and Amazon and stuff, and it's way different being on the seller side. I don't know why. I find it more difficult to come up with pricing that I think is fair. Because you don't want to not get rid of something, if that makes sense, because there's so much here. But at the same time, it's like it's not free either, and so you struggle with people's emotions, because sometimes they'll scoff if you give them a price, and I've never really done that with, I guess, whenever I've bought something. So it's kind of interesting to see how people operate when they're in this sort of a setting. It's very different. Man, met a couple of awesome people today though. So many of them that we hung out with and, took around and, just talking, really not even talking about items, just talking about life, which was just in my opinion, was way more rewarding than, just selling Grandma and Grandpa stuff, because I think what it gives for them too, and for me, is it gives the stories of, the people who knew my Grandma and Grandpa, them being able to tell me stories about them, or even my Grandpa Roy. Learning about them from these community members was way more rewarding than anything I could have ever sold of Grandma and Grandpa's. That's the stuff to me that's like, that's why you do it. But we'll see what day 2 brings. What we started doing today too, is these people understand that this isn't it. This is just the very tip of the iceberg in terms of what we're doing. And so we were taking names and phone numbers down, and we're scheduling appointments for when people can come back and peruse the property. And it's been a lot, really, but that's why we're here. That's what we signed up for. And I think it's going to be a productive thing for our family. I think it's been great for me. It's been fun to just be able to talk history with people and to learn more about my family history. And what was really touching is the number of people that will tell you that that you've lived a good life when all the people that come here to buy all your crap say, what, they were really good people. And boy, what that's the legacy in itself, right? Is that Grandma and Grandpa were phenomenal people, and Grandpa Roy was a phenomenal person. And to learn that history is just so cool. I don't know why I'm getting choked up. It's just kind of cool. So, but that wraps up for today, and we're gonna see what tomorrow brings. And I don't know if we have the energy tonight to be able to pull more stuff out or not. It's been going really hard for this week, and we might just kind of let it ride and see what happens tomorrow and the next day. And I don't know, maybe we'll get a wild hair and we'll pull some stuff out. I don't know, but it's been a fun day. So we'll see. Emma, how was your first day of the estate sale?
Okay.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of it?
I don't know.
The nap in the middle.
Nope.
You like the nap in the middle of it? No, that wasn't it.
I don't know.
At least we made 20.
Oh, did you like giving away the pens?
Yeah.
Yeah. What you guys
Well, you found some earrings, huh?
Where'd you find those?
Man.
They were.
I got my ears pierced.
No, you didn't.
Did you?
Because that's.
I got my ears pierced.
The other little tap things were.
2 more days and we go goofing off.
Anyway.
Make sure you subscribe on the bottom on the video. Okay?
Well, this is all back.
Alright. Gonna do a little night dive in here. I think Dad and Todd already gave up. There's a couple of buildings that we haven't had much access to. And we're just trying to get a game plan together. This is one of them. This is the old woodshed. And we've just been kind of going through trying to piece together kind of what we got left to dig out and all that. And I can hardly walk in here, but it's kind of fun. I was just going through with my Uncle Todd and Dad, and there's just we have so far to go. But this place is just loaded with old car parts, essentially motors and barrels and tires, and even there's a wagon back over there. This journey gets a little crazier, so hold on here. This garage is one of the buildings that we just haven't gotten into a whole lot yet, and the sale went really good today. But when I say there's so much more, there's so much more. This garage, if I can get enough light, we just broke in and it's once again full. So this is sort of the stuff that's coming to you guys in the next episode. So if you want to see some of the really cool finds in here, make sure you like and subscribe. Click the notification bell, because I promise you there are some really, really cool things in here. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is day 2 of the biggest sale. So getting stuff set up here. It's about 7 o'clock. People will be here, I don't know, sometime today. We're hoping today is going to be a bigger day, mainly because it's Saturday, and well, some of the millennial generation won't be working on a Saturday, so that should help us out. But Dad Todd and I went exploring last night a little bit via flashlight, and found some more treasures that we pulled out, and just figured we put them up for the sale today. One of which is really, really cool. We found this just kind of sitting outside, out back, and pulled it out. But the sign was just hanging out in one of the shops, and we found these giant jacks the other day. Those are actually for railroaders, really, but they use them to move houses. They're 15-ton jacks that are under that, and they really just make the sign look really cool. So then on top of that, we found this guy, and just a super cool old car called the Dude Wagon. So he's got just a little bit of striping left on it, which I think is really cool. And so I figured we put that out today and see what happens there too. But we're getting stuff set up, and we'll see how it goes. So today is also my Uncle Todd's last day with us before he flies home. We'll see if we can get him to talk about a couple things here. But yeah, after this weekend, I should say, Jill and I will be flying solo for pulling stuff out and just continuing to get stuff ready to go. So let's see what Uncle Todd has to say. Okay. I didn't even give him an option. I just put the camera on him and started. That's the way it should be.
Should be.
Okay, Uncle Todd, what has been your favorite part about coming here and doing this?
Reliving memories. Lots of good memories coming back. As you're sorting through things, you find, oh, I remember this, remember that, remember this. So
Yeah.
That's always very fun.
Okay. What are you going to do when you get back to Florida?
Take a nice hot shower.
A real shower?
Yeah.
Tell us about your plumbing situation and how amazing it is.
We had the great outdoors for most
Yep.
of it, so then we'd go to the rest area for the big jobs.
What's been the favorite thing that you have found so far that you've been looking for?
Congressional award medals. Actually, your dad found them.
Congressional award medals?
Yeah. So actually, your dad found those. So.
Dad found them for, what were they for?
In high school, I was awarded this bronze and silver medals.
Oh, right.
For physical activity, mental activity. So.
Oh, man.
Worked hard in high school.
What else did you find? What did you find that you thought was really cool?
Marbles. Marbles were good.
The marbles.
Just thinking of some of the treasures that I saved. So it was marbles, a little bit of depression glass, a couple pieces of depression glass, a couple of Grandpa's little miniatures for his birdhouses.
Okay.
So I saved a couple of those. A few pictures here and there.
Nope.
Family.
Yep.
So yeah, a couple of your brother and mom. I think I have one of you.
Oh man, I know it's a treasure.
They were all
Any
good
picture of me is
It's just
glorious.
stands by itself.
Yes, it does. It needs its own frame. It can't be near anybody else's because I just get into trouble otherwise.
Exactly.
Well, it's the next day. Yesterday was kind of like medium. It's actually a slower pace, which was kind of nice. So I'll take it after yesterday. A little chaotic, 2 days ago, I guess. So today's Sunday, so we're just kind of we are open for business, but it's, you know, of course slow because it's Sunday. A lot of people are coming to load out their treasures and that sort of stuff. A lot of stuff you guys haven't seen yet, you know, as we have stuff up on the hill and that. So they're coming and getting that, and so we're going to spend today kind of revamping a couple things and getting set for next week. As you know, my family and I will run solo and keep pulling stuff out and keep getting stuff set. So I had a little mishap this morning already. Nice lady wanted to buy this wheelbarrow and had a flat tire, and I thought, oh, I'll just air it up really quick, and I put some air in it and got, you know, to a point where I thought, oh yep, that feels, you know, firm and feels good to go. The tire then decided to explode on me, so that was nice. Good wake up call. Not anything too bad, you know, a little abrasion, but yeah, so I guess those tires, you don't air them up until they feel okay firm. But no, I think it was just actually pretty rotted, so it just couldn't take any air, and there she blew. So Dad and I today, we're gonna clean up Myers just a little bit. A lot of stuff got cleared out of here this weekend. I'll show you guys kind of where we're at there. Then we're gonna start moving more stuff into it essentially, and just continue to rotate what's in here. So I'll give you a shot here. So we still have to go through here and clear a lot of this stuff, but that won't take very long. And then we've already kind of started moving some more stuff into here. A whole bunch of pie pans, and we didn't sell the medical supplies, unfortunately, but as you come down the different alleyways here, I mean, this room got cleared out pretty much completely. So we're just going to kind of clean it up a little bit. There's still some garbage and a bunch of mouse poop and stuff on the floor. So we're going to, you know, make it look a little better. And then in here, if you remember, this shelf was completely packed before. And thankfully, there are other people who love to collect frogs like my grandma did. So there is just not a whole lot left, really. It's pretty spread out, pretty thin. So we're going to continue to move kind of the knickknacks into here and just kind of keep going with the theme of that. And, you know, there's a couple little things on the floor, a couple little baskets, but a lot of people, I was surprised, the number of people that grab books. I thought that was really, really interesting as well. And then out here, we've got, you know, pretty fair, really. I mean, people took a lot of the cookbooks, a lot of I sold the records and the 8-tracks to an awesome guy. He's a CTE teacher in the area, and we hit it off really well because, you know, we're both teachers, and it's really cool. He wanted to buy the records and the 8-tracks, and I was like, well, you know, what are you going to do with them? And he goes, oh, well, I teach, you know, CTE, and we do laser engraving on them, and then we put them up. You know, it's kind of the kids' thing to do. And he goes, I like the 8-tracks because I also like to show my kids kind of the evolution of, you know, technology in terms of how to play music. And he goes, it just kind of blows their mind, you know, how things used to be. And I said, that is so cool. So I sold them for cheap. And then we continued talking and just had a great conversation. And he's also a fisherman and that. And so we're talking a little bit about fly fishing, and he offered to take us out on his boat for some fishing with our family. You know, just wanted to do a nice thing, and so eventually here we'll end up going with him to hit a lake and go fishing for some walleye. So looking forward to that. So thank you, Tarek, if you're watching this. So, but anyways, yeah, we're gonna keep cleaning up here and get stuff reset for next week, and we'll see what we can get done today. So
Here we go.
That's right. That's why they call old movies classics, because it was made in the 1980s.
Oh, the old movies were made in the...
We found a VHS player, and the Sandlot was loaded into it, so, you know, you got to give it a good watch, so. Alright, enjoy. We got this week. Well, we've done it. First week complete. Today was super slow, and we were all really tired, so we took Dad's camper to get it dumped and ready for next weekend for them. And we organized a couple little things, but today's my birthday, so we're making some food and we're just gonna call it a week. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain all day, so we'll see if that actually happens or not. But that's kind of where we're at. We got a lot of work to do this next week. It'll just be Janelle and I doing it, and the kids. And we'll just keep pulling stuff out of buildings and keep doing what we've been doing and do the best we can. So we're just going to do some cooking and enjoy a day of rest, and we'll hit it hard next week. So thanks for watching this episode, guys. Hope you guys are having fun piecing your guys' stuff together and piecing your lives together. But just remember, Jesus Christ is the only way to perfect peace. So we'll see you next time. Thanks.